Purnamaste, Purnamaste. Everybody, welcome to the Art of the Word, and I am from the heart. We are on the light. So I give you my word, not to gaslight you. I don't gaslight, but to enlighten you with the truth about gaslighting. Gaslighting is a very terrible thing. Because when others gaslight you, you do things out of guilt, out of blaming yourself that you are not good enough, that you don't want to do that it doesn't feel right to you what they are doing on your energy. You blame yourself out of guilt that you are not good enough, that you are not loved, and they blame you. So many times, many times they can gaslight you in such a way that you think that they are being loved, and actually that something is wrong with you, that you did something wrong, and you give your energy, you give your power away, you do what they want, you put up with what they want. And many times you maybe see my comments and you think that there is problem in me. Because like I tell you, they can gaslight you in such a way that you blame yourself and you really see that they are loved and you are doing something wrong. And to be free of gaslighting, you should not gaslight anyone. I don't gaslight anyone. You will go into it what gaslighting is. But when you are free of gaslighting, you are free of guilt. When you are free of guilt, when you have no guilt, when your shadow is integrated with your light, you no more blame yourself and others, your shadow is integrated with your light. You are free of guilt, and no one can blame you. No one can blame me, no one can even try. Because gaslighting is pressing on your guilt so that you blame yourself. It's blaming you. So that you blame yourself and you give them your energy. You do for them what they want you to do. Now you know what gaslighting is. The case of gaslighting is, you are minding your own business. You are in your zen, you are doing what you love, and you give peace to everyone. And somebody comes in your energy, in whatever you are doing, and they do something. They do something in your energy that doesn't feel right to you. Or they want from you something that doesn't feel right to you. It may feel right to them and everybody else, yes. But one thing is important. Whatever doesn't feel right for you is your being, source that I am in your unique and authentic expression, God. You are feeling yourself. This is what I should not be put up with. This is what I should not do. I should not give my power away. Yeah. Yeah. And gaslighting is that you reject it. Whatever they're doing. And whatever they want from you. But then they point a finger at you. They point a finger at you and they say that you are not love, that you are resisting them, that you are not being loved, that you are not good enough, that there's something wrong with you. And whatever they're doing, whatever they want from you is love. And this can go from severe problems like they judge you, violate you, blame you, they expect you to do big things for them, on things that you don't even notice, so small that they just get your energy and everybody in this world is doing it. And then they blame you. Now listen, you are in your peace. You don't want anything from them. You are giving them peace. and they want something from you. They are guests in your energy. You get it? And to love you means to care how you feel. That means to be loved. It doesn't feel right to you. It's not right for you. It may be right for me and for everyone else. But if I'm guest in your energy doing something, or if I want something from you in your energy, if you say no, if you reject it, if it doesn't feel right to you, it doesn't feel right to you. If I love you, I stop it. I don't resist. I love you for who you are. I love you as I love myself. I don't want to do and put up for others what doesn't feel right to me. But you know, they are experts. They are experts. That you blame yourself. You go out of in ego. I'm not good enough. I'm not being loved. I should be right. I should do what others do. I should put up with what others do. And you give your power away. You are like everyone else. And to love you means to really care how you feel. If they are guests in your energy, they want something from you that you will suffer in. They doing something that's not right for you. If they love you, they care for how you feel. They do not expect it. They do not force. They do not resist. They stop. Because they love you for who you are. You are love. And you told them, no, this is not what I'm doing. So the fact is that these people don't care for you, don't love you, don't care for how you feel. They only want your energy. And they really don't love you. Because to love you means that I stop doing what doesn't feel right to you. That I stop forcing and expecting from you to do what you would suffer in. What I don't owe your energy. You don't owe me energy. You're a gift of love from me. But they don't care for you. They only care to get what they want, to do what they want. And they know you suffer, and they don't care that you suffer for them. They blame you that you are not loved, that you judge yourself, you blame yourself, you have to be like everyone else. So out of guilt, you suffer double. They blame you, so you blame yourself, and then suffer in blaming yourself, and then you suffer and you do and put up with whatever they want from you. And then they are smiling, and they are happy. And they're telling you now you are loved. But they don't know what love is. They don't care for you, how you feel. You know, they don't care for you, how you feel. Not a bit. They care only to get what they want from you. Energy vampirism. They just want your energy. And if you will not give it, if they cannot force it, they will blame you. Guilt is the original sin. In guilt you go in separation from self. You go against yourself. You suffer for others. That's why I cannot stand it. And you have to understand that you are a sensitive soul. You are a beautiful soul. You actually care for how they feel. You care that you don't hurt them. You care that they don't suffer for you. So that's why you suffer for them. You do what doesn't feel right to you. You blame yourself that you are not good enough, so they will suffer. And then you suffer for them out of guilt. You're not good enough because you care for them. You care how they feel. You are actually not violating them. You are not starting anything. They want something from you. Your energy is sacred. But you actually care how they feel. And they don't care for you. They only care to get what they want. And you would never do this to them. You would never blame them. You would never force and resist to get it. Because usually gaslighters attack empaths that blame themselves. They don't want others to feel bad because they don't want to feel themselves bad. And they are not good enough, and they do. and you actually care for them, how everybody feel. You don't care for yourself, and they don't care for you. They could not care less for you. They create a problem in your energy. They're doing something unconsciously, or they even know what they're doing consciously. But you suffer in, trying to control you, manipulate you, force you, like you owe them your energy, want to manipulate you. And you don't love me. You are not love if you don't give. So you give them. I don't care for you. And they don't care how you feel, actually. Gaslighters don't care how you feel. Gaslighters know that you suffer. And gaslighters want you to suffer for them. They want you to suffer. They only want to get what they want. And they want you to blame yourself. They want you to go in guilt. They only care for what they want from you. They are energy vampires. You know, energy vampires. And when you're free of guilt, no one can gaslight you. No one. No one. Like, if somebody comes to blame me, oppose me, violate me, correct me, and like this I immediately know this is some shit. You are not teaching in my class. You should reach enlightenment, lose your mind. I'm not coming to teach you, and I'm enlightened master here. Just stop. Let's go somewhere else. But sometimes they gaslight in a terrible way. And that's why I know that they can gaslight you in this way, that you are then blaming yourself and you really think that you were doing bad when you said no to them, and now you're being an angel, being in love. I'm a Zen master. I'll tell you something. Many times, when people say beautiful words to me, like I love you and all this shit, love is free of suffering, free of attachment, guilt, fear. You know. But many times when people say beautiful things to me that they can say to everyone else, I feel why it doesn't feel right to me. And I test people if they can respect unique and authentic energy of completely different being that doesn't accept with gratitude what people in this world are accepting, because I'm free of birth and death of my mind. They need my blessing, they need my teaching, but okay, I'm testing them. And I say I reject it. I reject their beautiful comment. I reject it with a teaching. I don't want it. And what I'm doing is actually, I'm checking, testing. If they can respect free will and unique energy, if they can respect how I feel, they are the guest in my energy. They want something in my energy. They are doing something in my energy. I give them peace and I never disturb them in their energy with my mind. So I test them. If they can actually respect unique and authentic energy of another being, if they can, I'm testing them. I'm testing them. I'm testing them, you know. And many times, and they can, I see. They cannot. They start gaslighting many times. And like, I am being loved. I have put a beautiful comment here. I didn't come to get your resistance. They are gaslighting me, blaming me for what they're doing. Just listen. They are in my energy guest. They are in my energy guest. And I rejected what they're doing. It doesn't matter. They are guests in my energy. If they respect free will and unique energy of others, and they can, with no resistance, just stop doing it, then they are welcome to my class. Then they can get free of resistance, free of guilt, free of fear, free of control, free of the mind. You know? And I see they really respect free will of others. And I'm always giving them peace. So, they have to understand they are guests in my energy. And the only way to get free is to respect unique and authentic energy of others, even if they are completely different. And don't accept with gratitude and all excited what everyone in this world is accepting. I'm an enlightened master. Like in Vedas is written, what is day for me is night for them, and what is night for me is day for them. Then I just block them. I chase them. Because they don't respect free will of others. They gaslight. Just a few days ago, there was a case. 2 days ago or something on my page. Or 3 days ago. And if you go and read that comment, you maybe all think, if you have guilt, you think that there is problem with me and that woman was so nice. Because you have guilt. And you would blame yourself and give her that energy. But let me tell you what happened. And it was just a little gaslighting. Unconscious probably, just she could not to resist. There was inspiration, motivation I put teaching on my wall. And she was like, yes, I was thinking this also. I'm doing this, I'm not thinking. And it was visible that she actually needed it, that she came for blessings, and she should be grateful for she came to my class to receive what her soul needs. I didn't come to her. She didn't give me anything. And I'm teaching here what is love. Love free of suffering, free of guilt, free of attachment, free of resistance. But she ended that comment with blessings and much love. No. Everyone is coming in my class to read my teaching, to watch my videos, to get the blessing, so they can become the blessing and be the blessing. And they can only receive because they come for it. And I'm free of guilt, fear, attachments, questions, and doubt. My mind judging me, guilt. No one can gaslight me. So if others can gaslight you, and they can, you need my blessings. And I told her, I was working 20 years on myself in silence with masters. I didn't bless anyone. I was receiving blessings from masters. They were free of my mind, guilt, fear, attachments, questions, and doubt. Healed. I needed their blessing. They didn't need my blessing. And love is free of suffering, free of attachment, free of guilt, free of fear, free of resistance. I don't want your blessings. I'm not asking for your blessings. You are coming to get blessed with the teaching that your soul needs. And I didn't teach until I became the blessing that I am. And I needed no blessing. And I never ask a master for blessings or healing and like this. And you are coming to help yourself for a blessing. But this is American ego, I see. Just cannot be grateful. Cannot express gratitude. And I saw that she cannot express gratitude. And I also told her that she cannot express gratitude. No gratitude. That she can only receive the blessing that she came for. I didn't come for it. And she can be grateful for blessing. Because the fact is that we bless with what we have. And what I teach, I live. So look at that now. And she is living in separation from it. She's coming to a master class. She needs my blessing. We bless with what we have. She is reminded of the freedom of the mind, freedom of suffering and resistance and attachment, guilt and fear of the word that I am. And I am being that blessing. And I didn't bless before that. So obviously, even her message was saying that she was grateful and that the context and that she needed it. But she had to end it. Blessings and much love. That's the ego. Ego wants to give what you need to those who have it and could give you. So you never get it. So you keep your ego. All I ask for her, if you coming for blessings and teachings, be grateful with an open heart. I do not want your blessings because, frankly, I didn't teach until I was free of my guilt, fear, my mind, resistance, attachments. I don't want to be blessed with that. You come for it in my class. I don't come for it. And then she gaslighted. She was like, I didn't comment so beautifully here on this beautiful post to get this resistance from you. Like, problem. You are not being loved. You are resisting. No, no, woman. And she was gaslighting because she was actually started something, and what I have really masterful reasons not to feel right. Because in India, all enlightened masters in the East, no one is so crazy and stupid that they would bless them. They know we are free of human mind, attachments, guilt, fear, and they need our blessings. And they are grateful for blessings. And I have a reason to reject it. It doesn't feel right to me. I don't want to be blessed with her condition. I worked 20 years to get free, and she actually needs my blessing. She's only disturbing my energy. It doesn't feel right, and I cannot bless her. She doesn't receive blessing. She keep her mind. I have a reason why it doesn't feel right. And me. Very deep reason. Very deep reason. But she was telling me that I'm resisting. But I expressed my will. You are in a class of an enlightened master. I don't want your blessing. I don't need your blessing. You need my blessing. And you don't have to get it because I'm not running after you to bless you in comments. You're actually coming for blessing in my class on your own. So at least say thank you. From the heart on the end, not blessings and much love. I was teaching 2 days that I'm fed up with this. Because masters in India have told me that you would do that in the West. That you would need blessings I will have, but then you will bless me and you would not be grateful, and then you would not receive blessings. You will keep your mind and I will not be able to do my work because your minds are crazy. You are blessing those who have blessings that you need with blessings that you need, so you don't get it. But she was gaslighting me that I'm resisting. No, no, no. She was guessing my energy. She did something in my energy first. Out of peace, I just expressed my teaching. Answer is within, like I told her, and she started something. I only stood up for my power, for the master that I am. It's right to say to everyone else blessings and love, much love, but to me, say thank you for your teaching, thank you for your empowerment. Don't say anything. Just be grateful in your heart, open your heart, feel, and it's received. I don't like words. And I told her so many things. And she could not respect my energy. She was actually resisting. She was actually resisting my energy that she was guessed in, that she didn't respect, she didn't care for. She only cared for her ego that is blessing the masters with blessings that she doesn't have and she needs, and he has it and he could give it, and she's actually coming for it on her own. But the ego cannot be grateful. It wants to give what you don't have to those who have it, so you disturb and they don't get it. And she was gaslighting me. She was trying to say, there is a problem with you. You did something wrong. I was being loved. You are resisting. You are not being loved. There's no problem in me. Well, look what the problem it is. When you are resisting, you are gaslighting me that I'm resisting. You don't respect free will and energy of others, and you need blessings. God knows you need blessing. You are in condition that I was free of. That woman, born free of, completely in your mind. And you coming for that blessings, and God knows you need that blessing. I only ask her, be grateful with an open heart. Don't bless me. I ask her, I am not asking for blessings, and I don't want blessings. Respect my unique free will and energy, because no master is accepting blessings from people, but teaching people what is love and being blessing for people, for they need it. So you see, the ego will always blame you for what they are doing, that you are doing. And that kind of a case, you see, when you really question your sanity, you question yourself, you do out of guilt. Oh, this doesn't feel right to me. Yes, it doesn't feel right to you when they send you healing, when they send you blessing. Because you are much more healed and much more blessed than them. And you should bless them and you should heal them. But just their ego, they don't heal themselves and they have no blessing, so they want to bless and heal everyone. But they are in such a terrible condition. I'm sorry, I don't want to be blessed with that. And only crazy people do that. And if I have told you to stop and you stop, then you are on the way to become crazy as that I am. Because ego cannot receive. Doesn't know how to receive. And wants to give what you need. So the ego prevents you from ever getting it. Wants to give what you need, so you disturb a master. And then even you gaslight. So you see. So what to say about big cases? About something that they violate, that they want something big from you, that they actually accuse you for something that you didn't do. That's pure evil. You know. But everything, what doesn't feel right to you, and others want from you and you're doing in your energy, and it can feel right for entire world. I don't give a fuck. Entire world wants to hear blessings and much love, as they don't know what love is. They don't have blessings, but I'm being the blessings, and I'm love free of attachments, resistance, guilt, fear. And actually she was resisting my energy and blaming me for resisting. You know, what the fuck. Everything what doesn't feel right to you and others are doing, others want it from you. It's source, your true being, signaling you this is not your work, this is not who you are, this is not what you are here for, this goes against you. And whatever it is, even if it's right for the entire world and for you not, if they force and resist and blame you that something is wrong with you, that they are being love and you are being something wrong with you. It's gaslighting. Blaming you for the fact that they want you to suffer for them, so that you suffer for them and they get your energy. And it, like you have your reason, like I have your reason. When they say blessings, you have your reason. You are in a higher consciousness than them. And they are forcing blessings upon you. It doesn't feel right to you. It doesn't feel right to me. It wouldn't feel right to no master, my friend. And whatever doesn't feel right to you. If they cannot take it and they blame you that you should do it and gaslight you with guilt that you don't love them, it's gaslighting. Blaming you so you go out of guilt so they can suck your blood. And gaslighting is energy vampirism, you know. It's always taking you in your guilt, so you question yourself, how you feel, and you out of guilt do what I blame you for. Because you love them, you care how they feel, you don't care yourself, you don't love yourself. And they don't love you, they don't care for you. They want you to suffer for them, and if you don't, they want you to blame yourself that you have to suffer for them, so you do. They only want to suck your blood. So just beware of gaslighters. Really beware of gaslighters. So many comments that you see, I just see gaslighting. Because I'm a Zen master. You can say beautiful thing to me in a comment, but I will reject it. I'll write something to reject it. Because I'm testing if you can respect free will and unique energy of totally different beings. If you can, you are to get enlightenment, free of all resistance, free of control. You are to let others be different completely, and you are to be unique and different as I am. if you cannot accept that I tell you, don't say to me blessings. I accept from some people love. From people who had romantic tendencies and confusion towards me, I will never accept you telling I love you. You can feel I love you. But for people whose love was always innocent and pure and is innocent and pure, they can tell me they love me. Like Beatrix Kiddo. Because her experience with her is pure. But Kiddo, you don't need to say anything. I feel it in my heart. Then others feel you can do what they can, you know. And I test people if they can respect free will and something that they can do to everyone else, and I reject it. They respect free will of others, energy of others, like God, and they are to get free of all karma, all control, all attachments, all guilt and fear, all blame, because they are not gaslighting. So like this, I'm never gaslighting you. Everyone has to understand that I'm being crazy in my comments in my class. And I actually give everyone peace. I never control them. I never change them will. But they come in my energy. And I'm different. I'm like Lao Tzu. Crazy, completely divine madman on the top. Clone. Zen master. Fuck it. I'm different. I'm different. If they can respect the fact that I'm different, they respect free will of others, and they are to become greater master as I am. But they gaslight, blame me, resist, I block them. So now you know. Whoever is blaming you for what doesn't feel right to you and they want it from you, they are doing it, or blaming you for something that is not true. They want you to blame yourself, to go in guilt, and they just scared to suck your blood. They are gaslighting you. You cannot gaslight me. I'm not gaslighting you. I'm just in my energy. I am unique and different. I have to reject things that are normal to everyone else because I'm enlightened master, crazy as that I am. If I accept, I give my power away. In this way, I'm only being myself, crazy Zen master that I am. In saying no, 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 no to the mind. You know. And if they cannot accept it, they don't respect free will and energy of others, they gaslight. They blame others, how they can get free of guilt. They control others, how they can get free of attachments and karma. They want others to suffer for them, how they can get free of suffering. And they think this is love, this is suffering. I block them, they never see me again. For whatever doesn't feel right to you, and others blame you for it. So you do it, if they get it, is gaslighting. Blaming you for what they are doing, violating you, opposing you, controlling you. Making you suffer for them. So get free of gaslighters. I give you my word only for that. So you get free of gaslighters. Be free as I am. Free of guilt. When you're free of guilt, no one can gaslight you. If they try, you destroy them. Their ego. There's no chance for them as an ego. That's why I give you my word. So you could protect yourself from gaslighters. It's like I shown you in this video. They can gaslight you like this, that you are convinced that they are love. And you are not being loved. But fact is, they don't care for you, they don't love you, they only care to get your energy. They want you to blame yourself, to suffer for them, to get it. They could not care less for you, they only want to suck your blood. But gaslighting, because you are a sensitive soul and empath, you feel everything, and you want others not to feel bad. And you blame yourself, and you give it to them. And you think, now I'm being loved. I don't give a fuck for you. They just give a fuck. They care for the energy they get from you, even if you suffer the rest of your life for it. Like, you sacrifice so much for me, you suffer so much for me, so that I can enjoy. I'm so selfish. I want you to suffer so that I can have a beautiful life, and now I'm so grateful, smiling because I'm gaslighting you that you are not being loved if you don't change yourself and move to other city and do everything what I say to stay in a relationship with me so I can be happy and go studying there, working there, and do that. But what you hate, now you're being loved, and I'm so happy. But the fact is that she gaslighted you, and you blame yourself. She doesn't care for you. She only wants your energy. You want her to be happy. You want her to be happy. Look, and you even changed your life. You did everything so she can have happy life. But she just wants you to suffer for her to be happy. She doesn't want you to be happy. She just wants you to suffer, and then she's smiling for you suffer so she can be happy. But you are actually doing it for you love her. You want her to be happy, but she wants you to suffer so she can be happy. Completely selfish, taking power away and energy from you so she can be happy. And she sends you a love now. Okay, she gaslighted you. She want to control you, manipulate you like a sponge to get what she wants. And because you didn't want to do it, you wanted to remain free. She said that you are not love, that you have to make sacrifices for the relationship, that you have to do this and that and that and suffer completely so she can enjoy and do everything what her heart desires. You love her, you want her to be happy, but she cares only that you suffer to make her happy. She doesn't love you. It's energy vampirism. And she will blame you. There's a problem in you if you would not suffer for her entire life. That's a case of gaslighting, and I'm here to protect you from that. I give you my word, but the answer is within you. You have to stop blaming yourself so no one can gaslight you, and love yourself as I love myself, with no guilt and fear. And I can really curse somebody out, and I don't give a fuck. I'm enlightened being, one with the source, free of birth and death. They need my blessings. Much love to you. Get free of gaslighters. And if anybody feels like you want to offer a donation to the art of the word that I'm not gaslighting you, I'm not blaming you if you don't give. But I'm so grateful if you give. And there's any blessing in my heart, it goes all to you. I know I worked 20 years to become that blessing, free of guilt and fear. So maybe you receive something more than all the money can buy. I don't know. But I'm not gaslighting you, blaming you. I want you to be free, and only what is given joy of your heart to me is donation I receive. I'll not chat with you, I'll not be your guidance, I'll not do this and that. If you get any guidance and you want to offer a support, I accept, and maybe you receive much more than you could ever give. It's up to you, but I have special gift to everyone who ever offered me a donation, Very special gift I have. Very special gift. And what is that special gift? You wanna know? No? Can I tell you? I do quantum white light source healing on that beautiful being. Don't chat with me, don't tell me anything. It's just a special gift. You're given a donation for teachings. You're not buying this healing. But I just give you my word that I do best energy healing session on you in distance. I'm very clairsentient. I do quantum white light source healing in the silence of the mind, and you have my word that I do it. You don't need an appointment. You don't need to know when, and I don't need to know anything. I'm focusing on your being free of all afflictions. And the best healing works to me to focus on your being free of all afflictions. But I cannot heal you. I cannot save you. I only want to give you my best energy for the energy that you've given me with the healing. And I want to do healing. But you save yourself, you heal yourself as much as you work on yourself. If you blame yourself and out of guilt do what others blame you for, they gaslight you, you are being victim of energy vampires. You hate yourself, giving your power away to those who blame you and don't love you. No one can heal you. But when you start saying no to everything what doesn't feel right to you, and you are very conscious that those who cannot take it and blame you, this problem is in you, they don't love you, you get rid of them, no one can gaslight you, you are free of guilt, you don't blame yourself, then you heal yourself, you save yourself. I only give you my word that for every donation offered, I perform a healing from the heart. But baby, you heal yourself. You save yourself. I only give you my word that I do it. And I say nothing. Everyone else, please. Whatever doesn't feel right to you and others want from you are doing it or want you to do. It's not right for you. And if they say that there's problem in you and you are not love and they're blaming you, they are gaslighting you to get what they want. They want you to suffer for them. They don't love you. It's gaslighting. Making you responsible for what they are actually doing for you, to you, and you did nothing to them, and you want nothing from them. That's problem in you if you are not putting up with it, if you don't give it. That's gaslighting. And then your ego blames you. You give them. You can find 200 euro and your friend says give me 100 and then say you are a pig, you are a cheap motherfucker, you are only selfish. And they are being selfish. They want you to suffer. They don't care how you feel. They want to get that 100 euro because their ego just want to get it. And they will blame you that you are not love to give them. That's also gaslighting. Poor namaste and much love. Get free of gaslighters, free of guilt. Just be yourself, and whatever doesn't feel right, you don't do. They have a problem with they gaslight you, block them, remove them from your life, divorce them, whatever. I give you my word just for that, for you can set yourself free. Purnamaste, Purnamaste, Purnamaste.